trophies.
Whoa.
Pick one, flick one.
Pick one, flick one. All right, would you rather score the winner in a Europa League final or make an appearance in the Champions League final?
Wow, trophies. Europa League. Trophies.
Yeah, okay. Would you rather sign for Bayern Munich, sign for Real Madrid?
Probably go Bayern Munich.
I actually changed it. It was Bayern Munich or Borussia Dortmund.
Then definitely Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd choose Borussia Dortmund. This is a question that's really confused a lot of people, but play the whole game in goal or come off the bench in the last 5 minutes?
As in, like, I start on the bench, or
Yeah, like you're on the bench for like 85
and
minutes.
then I come on for the
4 or 5, yeah.
Just, I was a bit
that second bit's
confused.
confusing.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper is straightforward.
Straightforward element. I think it would have to be play the whole game in goal.
Are you sure? As a
Confirming
goal,
it's as 11 aside, or it's 5 aside?
it's 11 aside, and you're playing not in goal as an outfield player, but in goal as a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think 90 minutes is 90 minutes, right?
Thereabouts.
Plus or minus, something greater than 89, something less than 91.
So your team, you're in goal, your team loses 20-0 because you've not made a single save, and you're there like, whew, got 90 minutes in.
Well, if I'm losing 20-0, I'd be like, boys, come on. You know I'm pretty bad.
Nah, but
Give us a little helping hand.
Just an average... an average goalkeeper would have made all 20 saves.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think Divock Origi is the king of last 5 minutes, and he's got a legacy that he's left behind.
Yeah, fair.
Would you rather be a deep-lying playmaker like a Pirlo or Cruz, or play a number 10 role like Ozil or David Silva?
It would be more fun to play like a number 10, like a Silva.
So you just defend less?
Yeah, for sure. I think if it were me now, I would be better suited to the deep lying player. But if I had the ability of the players mentioned, then for sure more fun would be 10.
All right, speaking of playing some really enjoyable football, play under Mourinho or play under Van Gaal?
Mourinho. Has to be. You definitely have more opportunities to win things, I believe, as well as the fact that if Mourinho likes you, you know about it.
Yeah, as well as he has done well with some good players. Would you rather score a hat-trick but lose the match, or win the game without scoring?
Win the game without scoring, that's easy.
How about get an assist? And peak Stevie G, peak KDB.
Oh, peak Stevie G. I think KDB will go down as a Premier League legend, but peak Stevie G was just something different.
Where is KDB in the Gerrard Lampard goals debate at the end of his career?
Yeah, it's tough because he's still got so long to go, doesn't he?
Without ordering the other 3 then, just put him 1, 2, 3 or 4.
3.
Yeah, wow, okay. Beckham's halfway line goal versus Rooney's bicycle kick.
I think the bicycle kick, it has to be. I don't think you really ever see a goal like that in the magnitude of that game. We see halfway line goals semi-regularly, if you're talking like a once a year sort of thing.
Yeah. Alisson headed goal versus Di Canio's goal.
Oh, Alisson's headed goal. For a goalkeeper to score a goal like that, but also the repercussions of that goal, like Liverpool making it into the Champions League final. Di Canio's goal was incredible and a fantastic piece of skill, but you almost expect it from a player like Di Canio. Not in terms of like diminishing his goal, but if I'm saying he's got the ability to do this, you'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas if I'm like, hey, a goalkeeper's going to come up and absolutely boss a header, that team's then going to make the Champions League final, you'd be like, nah.
To win the game as well, that's not like they're like...
Yeah, just after everything that happened with his father and stuff like that as well. Like.
And just the success that Liverpool had from there in the Champions League, getting to the final. They nearly won it.
Yeah.
Like that could have almost been down to him. Henry, goal against Tottenham, or Salah, goal against Everton?
I think the Henry goal against Tottenham, probably.
Crazy that Salah goal got the Puskas award.
Yeah. I mean, it is a very good goal, and he does, like, push off the defender as well, and then just pops at top bins. But I think, like, Henry, White Hart Lane.
Yeah, especially given the rival.
Yeah. Well, it was against Everton, I guess, Salah's goal.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think
about
that. 2 derbies.
They're pretty terrible, Everton.
Yeah.
Not that Tottenham was special, but, yeah, I just think, I'd probably go Henry.
Drogba versus Van Nistelrooy.
Drogba. I think Van Nistelrooy put the ball in the back of the net, but all-round play, definitely Drogba.
How about take a pen out of those 2?
Drogba. Big game player.
Yeah, wow. R9 or Ronaldinho?
Ronaldinho is like the flair player, isn't he? Like, everyone loves to watch him, but I think for me, if you're going to pick one for your team, you'd pick Ronaldo, R9.
Yeah, I think you have to. That was going to be my argument. And this is the one that was hard for me. Play for your rivals or no career at all?
Yeah, it is a tough one, but, having the opportunity to play football at an elite level
For a living.
Like, you just have to go with that, wouldn't you? I was going to bring up the Jamie Carragher thing as well, like a classic example of someone who was a proud, bitter Blue Nose, and is now just staunch Liverpool. Like, it just happens. And although I wouldn't want to change, these things happen.
Salah or Mane?
For me, yeah, Mane. It have to be, I think. He's so versatile. Mane can play in any sort of position across those front three if you're using that. If you're playing with a 2, he'd be good in a 2. You could probably play him as a number 10 and he'd, do some Mane things. I think Salah's kind of pigeonholed into playing on the left or playing on the right. Played very similar in both positions. He does play obviously up front as well at times for Liverpool, but I just think you're looking at like counter-attack football with him as a number 9. He's not really offering you what Mane offered towards the end. And I just think, Mane's got more all-round ability.
I didn't think about, like, when you asked me this question, but this is obviously something that we've probably both experienced, where it's torrential rain or 35 degree.
Yeah, for me it would have to be 35 degree as well.
Yeah.
I do really like playing in the rain. There's just like a classic old school traditional English thing about playing in the rain. But I think, like you touched on it, like the game just turns to shit at times.
And then the pitches.
And the pitches are so bad. I think for me, like, some of my strengths are more physical endurance based. So to have the capacity to outshine other players when I really have to get pushed would be better for me.
Yeah. I reckon it's just a cleaner game in general.
Yeah.